Deadlifts can be one of the most difficult exercises to master, especially without coaching. But once you do, they're one of the best exercises to build strength, muscle, also to hit multiple muscle groups, to hit the triceps, the lower back, the rhomboids, the mid back, everything. They hit the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes. They really are working almost every muscle in the body. The challenge a lot of you have run into, and I've run into this issue myself, is what day do you do deadlifts on? Do you do the deadlifts on your back day when you're doing your other pulling movements, but then you run the risk of your back being sore from pull-ups or different rows? Or do you do the deadlift on leg day, but then again you run the same risk of being too fatigued from squats, lunges and different leg exercises? Here's the way I recommend going about it. So the deadlift is a pulling movement, but it is also actually a pushing movement, which not many people know that, although mainly it is a pulling movement. When you lift the weight up, you are pulling the weights up. I recommend doing deadlifts on back day. Although you can do either, I do recommend doing it on back day. So what I would do, for me, I do full body workouts. So I'll choose 2 back exercises. Maybe I'll be doing pull-ups and let's say rows, but opposed to doing pull-ups and rows, I'll do maybe pull-ups and deadlifts. Then when it comes to my leg day, I might do pistol squats and squats. What I don't like doing is doing deadlifts and squats together, or Bulgarian split squats. It's way too taxing on the body. Trying to do squats, which is one of the most exhausting exercises you can do, and then do deadlifts right after, is just too difficult to do. It doesn't really make that much sense to do deadlifts on leg day, although I would say it is a personal choice and I recommend you choosing both. What I would recommend is that you monitor your weekly leg volume. So for example, if you're doing deadlifts on back day or with your back movements, if you're doing full body workouts, when it comes to doing your leg workout, just make sure you're not doing too much, because obviously with the deadlift we are working a lot of the hamstrings, a lot of the glutes. What you don't want to do is then overload on the squat and overtrain yourself. If you've liked the video so far, then just click that like button, it just takes a second. But the other thing is, it depends also on what lagging body parts you have. So for example, if you have a really good back, maybe your back is one of your best body parts, but you're really lacking on your legs, then maybe try deadlifts on your leg day. Or maybe it's the opposite way around. Maybe you have really good legs and you struggle with back, so you might want to do deadlifts on your back day. So you can move around with it, but typically speaking, I do recommend doing it with your pulling movements. The video that you might want to watch next is actually on screen right now, and that is the only 4 exercises you need to build muscle. Of course, we can do so many more exercises, but these 4 are going to help you build the most muscle. It's also going to be beginner friendly as well.